best day ever. It's gonna be an amazing day.
Let's go. Let's get it. We got this. We got this. Let's go.
Hey, boss.
Hey, get back here. What's been going on? You've been late every single day the past 6 months. I don't know what else to tell you, but you are fired.
What do you mean? I'm like the best employee here. I always bring the good energy and the good vibes. Like some might say, I'm the sunshine on a cloudy day.
No one says that.
Okay, maybe not, but at least I always bring people's spirits up.
Lift people's spirits up? Last week you told Edith to look on the bright side when her cat died. Whiskers, why?
It's alright, alright? Gotta look on the bright side. Your cat didn't want to be here anyways.
What do you mean? That definitely helped. She's definitely in a better place now, right, Edith?
Don't talk to me. Either way, you're an awful employee. You refuse to work on any project we give you. Hey, nice to actually see you at work today. I'm gonna need you to work on that report for the meeting at 6 today, because apparently someone from the HR office fed Edith's cat some chocolate.
All right. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. I've been working really hard on this new project. I think having these posters all throughout work can really help sending those good vibes.
All right, just get out.
Fine. Peace. Good vibes.
Man, what a rough day. Could I have been doing something wrong? Maybe my positivity is getting a little toxic.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode here on the Do Something podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Alejandro Paredes.
And I'm Camden McFarland.
And today we're going to be talking about toxic positivity. Now, toxic positivity is a term that's been thrown around in the self-improvement, self-development industry. And Camden, would you like to give us a definition?
Yes, toxic positivity is the assumption, either by oneself or others, that despite a person's emotional pain or difficult situation, they should only have a positive mindset or positive vibes.
On our podcast, we talk a lot about tools that can bring you happiness. As young adults, we are challenged with creating a road that will help us reach our desired self. And we created this brand to help us know where we are, where we want to be, and what we will do to get there.
We believe that everyone has the ability to do something great. People often have the desire, but lack the tools or motivation to reach their potential. One of those tools that we often talk about on our podcast involves positivity. And on the topic of toxic positivity, people often associate positivity with kind of a tunnel vision effect, where they kind of block out the emotions that they're actually feeling, and they're like, oh, I'm just going to be positive. I'm just going to focus on this. And on this podcast, we actually do not promote a culture of people that are avoiding their emotions. It's normal and it's human to feel those emotions. We really promote people that face their problems head on.
So let's dig deeper. So I really think that you can't necessarily control the emotions that you have to a certain extent, but you can control the actions that you take after having those emotions. And the action that you take, those can determine how you feel.
Yeah, I think kind of contrary to the toxic positivity idea, I personally see positivity as more of an action. It is getting back up after you get knocked down. That's how I see positivity in my mind. I think it's really important to validate your own feelings. Like when shit happens, you're gonna feel bad in some way, whether that's grief or sadness or suffering or something. You're gonna feel those, and those are human emotions. You should feel those. That everyone feels those in their lifetime. And so it's about dealing with those feelings. And then kind of using this idea I thought of as positivity lag time, where you sit with your feelings, right? Something bad happens, you sit with your feelings. Then once you feel better, or once you're in a state where you can, then you take action to help yourself, whatever that looks like, whether that's going get an ice cream with your friends or something. This is like the positivity aspect, is where you do something good for yourself that you need at that time. And like why I coin it the positivity lag time is because you still have to sit with your emotions. This is kind of a later thing that you do. And I think it's really important to stress on this podcast that Alejandro and I really do encourage everyone to experience their feelings. It is natural and it is human. And I think that the whole like toxic positivity idea is where people just feel like, oh, they have to be positive all the time, that they kind of block out all the feelings, like their normal feelings that they feel. And so it's really important to not avoid those and to face those feelings.
And to add to that, I definitely think that the meaningful things are created through struggle. Some of the best experiences or learning moments in life are created through struggle and through sitting with your emotions. So if you're not able to do that, if you're always in like this unhealthy, toxic positivity mindset, and just not sitting with all those other emotions, it can be very unhealthy.
And to wrap things up, we know that life can bring struggle and pain. And this idea of toxic positivity is the idea that you drain out all these human emotions and pinpoint focus on positivity. And what's really important is that positivity is an action, and the positivity lag time idea where you sit with your feelings, and then when you're feeling ready enough, take action to help yourself. And very lastly, if anyone approaches you and says that they're like feeling down, never say, oh, just be positive or look on the bright side. That's very, very harmful because it invalidates how they feel. And so a better approach would be like, I'm really sorry. Maybe not even I understand, but like, I get what you're going through. Like, what can I do to help?
On our podcast, we do this thing called the 1% challenge, which is one small action we can take towards a larger goal every single day.
And for this month, our 1% is going to be in every one of our interactions. We're going to focus on validating the other person's feelings so they actually feel that we're listening to them and appreciate them.
We've gone ahead and asked our audience what their 1% is going to be for the summer, and you'll be able to see that all across the screen.
That one's my favorite.
And we make it very easy on this podcast for you to get started on your 1% as well. So go ahead and pause the video in 1 second and get started today. And once you finish those 1%, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hold you accountable for the goals that you set for yourself. And you can hold us accountable too by following us on our Instagram at dosomething.podcast to see updates on our 1%. And if you made it to this point of the video, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button, or follow us on whatever platform you're listening to our podcast on. Our goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month.
And don't forget to do something. Peace.